Kilo Mike 4, Sierra Foxtrot Mike.
Right, Foxtrot Mike, do you hear your call sign? Foxtrot Mike.
Yes. This name is Tyler, Kilo Mike 4, Sierra Foxtrot Mike.
Roger, Tyler, and what's your location, sir?
I am in northeast Alabama, Roger.
Roger, Alabama. And what radio are you running, sir?
Have an IC 7300 with 100 watts with a Shure SM58 mic, which is what I'm calling you for.
Yes, sir. Okay, 7300, we start with that compressor engaged at a 3. So turn your compressor on and adjust it for a 3. Roger, that's the beginning of our setup procedure.
Yeah, QSL, it's on a 3 now. It was on a 7.
Yes, sir. 3 does just exactly what we needed to do. With that 7, if you were to not speak for about a second and a half, your background level would come up to the same level as your peak voice level. So we just needed to add a 3. So having set the compressor at a 3, let's move now to the ALC with mic gain in hand. And as you speak fairly quickly, 100, 200, 300, 400, I want you to adjust your mic gain to where your ALC is running mid-scale to 2/3.
QSL, as of right now, it does peak at about mid-scale.
All right, we want to push it just a little bit harder than that, mid-scale to 2/3. This is a pretty critical reading as far as trying to get your dynamic range to 3 dB.
Okay, that's my problem. My mic gain is at 100 right now.
Oh, I see. You run out of mic gain, huh?
Yes, roger that. I was afraid of this XLR mic. I may need a preamp in the middle or something.
I would say work that mic. How far away are you working it now?
I have a foam windscreen, and I'm touching the screen with my mouth, Roger.
Yeah, you're going to need something there to get that gain up, because you need more audio than that. You're running at 7300, Roger?
Yes, that's right. I got just a 7300. Got the mic plugged straight in with a mic switch adapter, and that's all I've got.
Roger. Now, do you have your hand mic handy?
I can get it quickly if you need to.
All right. So I think you're right now running probably about 20% modulation. That mic, for whatever reason, is not matching well with that 7300. So I would, in the interim, go back to my hand mic, which is an ideal, just a beautiful microphone for the 7300. You know, usually when you have a supplied microphone, it's not really that good, but that hand mic on the 7300 is just an excellent microphone.
Okay, roger that. What about the Heil 781? Do you like that mic? Are you familiar with it?
Not familiar with it, but the 7300 has a DC on the audio lead, and it's ideal for setting up a condenser or an electret microphone, which would be far outperforming any dynamic microphone that you might have. By and large, a condenser microphone or electret microphone is much better articulated as far as the top-end frequency response than a dynamic microphone. Roger?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I appreciate it. I know I've heard your stock settings with the hand mic, so if I go back to that, I'll just play that through and go back and play with my mic gain and the rest of it. So, what about the EQ levels of this mic? Would it help to adjust that at all?
No, EQ sounds all right for what it is, but like I say, your dynamic range is somewhere around 8 dB, maybe even 10 dB, and 10 dB is unprocessed audio is considered to be 10 dB. So you need to, in order to rise to a 3 dB dynamic range, which is 80 to 85% average peak modulation, you need to have that compressor in there at 3, and then you need to get that ALC level up to between mid-scale and 2/3. The ideal spot is directly between mid-scale and 2/3, but you need, that full range to make that happen. Roger?
Okay, roger that. All right. Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate the information. I like the show. QSO 73 KM4SFM.
Roger. Now you can run it that way, but you will not achieve that full 3 dB dynamic range. Like I say, you're probably about 8 dB at the moment. So your performance audio characteristics would be better if you had more a microphone with a hotter output, or have that one possibly rewired. I'm not sure,
Okay, roger that. Yeah, of course, it's just the Shure SM58. It's really just a stage mic, very popular stage mic, but I just didn't know, and I may work with doing some, a little preamp or something to go in between, but I'd have to really work on that to start with, and I heard the rig.
Roger that. Roger that. All right, sir. Well, I think we've done what we can do. Thanks for dropping by. If you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor, Kilo Victor, followed by today's date, 1/22/21, that will take you to this recording. Roger?
Yes, roger that. I'll check on it and see. Thanks a lot. 73 KM4SFM.
That was KM4FFM. Is that a Roger?
No, it's a Kilo Mike 4, Sierra Foxtrot Mike.
Sierra Foxtrot Mike. Roger, Roger. Tyler, 73, sir, and we'll catch you later. Have a good afternoon. This is KC9VKV. We're approaching being whatever we turned into at the at the top of the hour, but I will take one more. If you want to hear what your radio sounds like, give me a shout.